Michigan Congresswoman Lisa McClain joins us now to react. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So everyone basically is getting a piece of this pie in this budget. So when it comes down to it, are we ever going to be able to pay this back?
I don't conceivably see how we're ever going to pay it back. And for two reasons. One, it just mathematically does not make sense. But number two, have you ever heard of anyone talking about how to pay this debt back? President Biden is proposing a $6 trillion with a T spending budget. On top of, he's already spent $4 trillion. I mean, that's $10 trillion. That's a third of our national debt.
It's like watch a news story from just a few years ago, and you see everybody getting all fired up about billions with B's. And now, like you said, trillions, and not just one, 10. It's absolute insanity. Yeah. How worried are you that this spending plan will not help all of us, but will actually hurt every single American, not just the 1% that you heard Joe Biden talking about in that soundbite before we came to you?
It's simple economics. You can't spend, well, I guess you can, more than you bring in. But you said the number earlier, 117%. How are we going to pay for that? President Biden talks about, well, we're just going to tax the rich. We're going to tax the businesses. Okay, let's run that play. There's two problems with that play on why it doesn't work. One, there's not even enough money if you could do that. And two, what happens when the producers just stop producing? Then what are you going to do?
Well, and
logic just doesn't make sense.
And I feel like a lot of people just think it is that 1% that's going to be affected, but this is a trickle-down effect. But what is it going to take for people to realize that, to account for things like inflation in this situation? Like, what is it going to take for them to understand?
Well, they're not going to understand until it begins to hit them at home in their pocketbook, which is already happening right now. I mean, gas is up over $1, lumber's up, bread is up, chicken's up. It's already happening, and we're only 4 months into this new administration. It's happening, and I hate to say it, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, you go to the supermarket, it's like $100. You get 2 bags of groceries. You're like, what did I buy? I didn't buy much. I want to switch gears to this topic before we have to let you go. Obviously, COVID nursing home scandals in many states deepening. Let's focus on Michigan. Gretchen Whitmer's administration saying the death toll there could be double the official count. Here's what was reported, 5,653. And again, if you double that, that's close to 11,000, if not over 11. Those are grandparents. Those are your grandpa, your grandma, some mothers, fathers. That is just horrible. In the end, will we ever know the full scope of the nursing home scandals throughout our nation?
I don't think so. I really don't. We're spending more time covering up the issue as opposed to being transparent on the issue. We follow the science when it's convenient for us to follow the science, but when it's not convenient, we don't follow it. And I feel sorry for the American people, and especially the Michiganders. It's a typical do as I say, not as I do. And it's sad, but it's true.
Very true. Congresswoman McClain, thank you so much for your insight and for being with us so early this morning. We appreciate it.
Hey, have a good day.
You too.